Well folks, me and Rob are just enjoying a little bit of a gap in the weather because it has been chucking it down and blowing a gale all morning. And while it's really good fishing conditions, it is not the best filming conditions, is it, mate?
No.
But we're down here for a 48-hour session on Scarborough Mere for Rob's birthday. How old are you, mate?
39 this year, mate.
39. Yeah, knocking on the big 4-0, mate.
Everything aches
I've
every
got
morning.
a while before. Yeah, we'll join the club, and I'm early 30s, so God knows how you must feel.
Yeah, bad.
But we're down here for a 48-hour session. Rob's been nice enough to invite me down to Scarborough. This is my first time in Scarborough.
Yeah, it's a lovely seaside town.
Impressions so far, mate, with the weather aren't very positive for me. So I'm hoping that it's not like this all the time.
Start of August and it's absolutely hammering down.
Oh,
Scarborough weather.
Absolutely miserable. We've just about got all rods set, 3 each.
Yeah, it took a while. There's been a lot of weed in this lake. It's a big natural lake. It's quite hard, but the fishing here are absolutely fantastic because it's crystal clear with all the weed. The commons, the mirrors, they all go so dark. It's unbelievable. They look fantastic. It's
a lovely clear venue, like you'll find in a lot of these big park lakes, and the fish get really big. There's loads of natural feed in all this weed, and they can get to some good sizes. Not just carp. What am I after today, mate?
You're after the big slimy bream.
I'm after some slabs. So on this 48-hour session, I'm using a little bit of reverse psychology. I'm actually going to target the big slabs that are in here, and maybe, just maybe, I'll be lucky enough to get one of the carp that are in here. Conditions are miserable, mate, but perfect fishing conditions, really.
Yeah, it's nice and warm, really windy. It's a new westerly wind as well, so hopefully they get on feed. Pressure's dropped a little bit, so I think we're looking good for it.
As usual with the weather, when me and Rob go fishing, we're here pre-storm. We're due a big storm coming in later on this afternoon. We're on a park lake. I'm sorry if it's noisy. There's going to be dog walkers. There's going to be cars behind us. It's just what it is. This is the nature of the beast. Look at this. Absolutely glorious now. You won't know that there's a storm due. So I've got one out on a beefed up method feeder. I've got 2 out on Ronnie rigs to sit over this low-lying weed. I had a good scan around with the deeper on the bait boat to try and find some clear spots. I've not really found any. There's weed everywhere.
Yeah, it's a tough lake.
Yeah.
Very weedy.
He's brought me down here. He's promised me some easy fishing, right?
I never said that.
He said, Westy, come down here to Scarborough and you'll bag up, right? And I'm come down here now, and I must have dragged in about half a ton of weed already. Surprised there's any weed left out there. So,
yeah,
it's a tough one. Really tough one this session.
That makes the fish all the better though when you get them in.
Yeah, I suppose so. But I've not got the right rigs on, I don't think, for today. So I might do some changes tomorrow. I'm not going to make the changes today. I am using running rigs, so it's safe for the fish. But I could do with dropping the leads. Because pulling the leads in through the weed is just that extra thing to bring in, isn't it?
When you discharge the lead as well, the fish tends to come up in the water, so you've got more chance of getting them in.
Whereas the lead's using heavy leads as well, it's pulling them down and through the weed.
Yeah.
So I do get it. I have got some heli safe rigs with me that I might be able to put on tomorrow, so I think that's the plan. But it's just a little social session for me and Rob. I'm not going to be doing loads of filming. I'll probably split it into 2 parts. The first day and the second day, we're going to chill out, we're going to play some chess, we're going to have some beers and have a bit of a cook up as well. So
sounds good, pal.
Should we get into it?
Yeah, let's go.
Pretty sure it's a bream. It's on the top. Might be a carp. It's hammering. Oh no, it's certainly not a bream. Got a big ball of weed with it though. If this is a bream, it is monstrous. No, it's carp. Yeah, it's in. Whew. Well, there we go, folks. Save the blank. Oh, it's a nice fish, that. Probably good 15 pound or so at least. What he's gone on his rods, counting it. That's one for Westy, that. Happy days, folks. We've saved the blank on the mere within the first hour, so fingers crossed, we're on for a few more. Let's get it on the unhooking mat and have a look at it. I can see why you need the long rods here, and I'll see why you need strong tackle, because half of that was just dead weight. If that was any bigger, I don't know if I'd have got it in. Well, unfortunately, I've not been able to do much filming so far today, just purely because of how bad the weather is. Rob's just nipped to the toilet. I'm going to have to turn this off in a minute because it's lashing it down, but I'll give you a quick look at this fish. Absolute beautiful common. Proper natural Park Lake stocky, that. What a beaut. Between 12 and 15 pound, I'd say. It's really deep. Beautiful fish. Rob will probably want to weigh it, so I'm going to retain it down here in the margins. And there you go. Well, there's a look at it. Well, I need to get my camera out of the rain. So this fish was actually caught on one of my trial wafters that Rob's put on today, and obviously my own pellet and boilie mix, some match the hatch, loads of different stuff in there, loads of different types of my pellets. He's back now. What's the rules? Is it his fish or is it my fish?
I'd give it him. He's done hard work. I put it out. My rig's in that.
You've twisted my arm, pal. I'll hold it up. It's a beaut as well. Like a proper natural stocky.
Nice, man.
Starting to darken up, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it looks like one that's got put in
Recently.
last year, I think. That one, that look of it.
Look at the hump back on them.
Yeah, that's the one at New Ones. That a lot of them are that sort of shape.
There we go, folks. First one is to maybe a few more.
Pristine mouth, look at that.
Look at the colours on it.
Yeah, get some carp care on its
Gold,
mouth.
yeah. Bit of carp care on it and we'll get that one back.
Yeah, it's a chunk. Maybe about 13.
It's bleeding on the inside of the mouth. Obviously we've had to pull it through the weeds. So.
Good or cold?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was nailed, mate. There's no coming off, definitely not. Well done, mate. Good rig placement.
Yeah.
Ideal rig placement.
Alright. There you go, pal.
What a beauty. Off. Awesome. Well done, mate. Get in.
Yay.
We'll call that one a joint venture. A joint venture. Well, I'm not actually sure about you've saved the bike. I've definitely saved the bike. You need to redeem yourself now.
Get that rig back out.
We'll get another one. Yeah.
Just got to check the rig in the bucket.
Get that.
We'll see what my rig's looking like.
Oh, it's chucking it down again.
Quickly before I get my waterproof back on. So I need a bit of putty on that to sink it.
Tiny bit, yeah.
Tiny bit, it'll be good.
I'm on my pineapple and butyric acid pop-ups. 12 mil. Well, seeing as we're here in aid of Rob's birthday, I think it's time for a beverito. You said they're good, these?
Yeah, good for Scampo, lad.
Let's try. Cheers, pal.
Cheers.
Yeah, it's good. This rain's starting up again. We're going to have to be quick. Because it's Rob's birthday, I've got him something. So let's have a look.
I like surprises. Oh!
Oh, look at this, eh?
It's actually
This is no, this isn't yours. But I have put your presents in the bivvy bug. Right. So, look at this. I've not used this bivvy bug, by the way, folks.
Right.
This is, luckily. There you go. So that's some stuff there.
Oh.
You want to? I'll let you open it.
Oh, thank
So
you.
some Olympian tackle EVA storage cases.
Excellent.
And some bits in there.
Little-
Every guy loves a little multi-tools.
That's excellent.
Spoons and forks and whatnot. And I thought it'd be really handy for you.
What's it?
It's a gas exchanger. So
Oh,
basically
right.
what you do is you screw that on to two gas bottles and it drains one into the other. So it saves
Oh,
like
that's brilliant.
yeah, it saves like some of the gas.
Dragging loads of little ones around it for out, isn't it?
And one more thing. He's got an Olympian tackle.
Ooh. Excellent.
Okay.
Good day.
Let's have a look at that.
Good birthday.
I've got two of these with me today. Yeah, so
There we go.
really nice. Two sections to it. Lovely rig case for him.
That's awesome.
Really, it's bribery for helping me film.
Yeah.
So, there we go.
Oh, that's a little magnet bit on
More,
the side of that from the pocket there.
Yeah, There you go.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's all
pal.
magnetic.
Thank
so
you very much.
let's get some fish landed, hopefully. Look, Pips, it's just the microphone. Look, it's not a rabbit. Oh! Look at this. Every single cast. He's not warned me about this, really. He said, oh, it's a bit weedy. It's a bit look, I'm dragging cousin it in every time I reel in, pal. It's not. Keep building this pile. At the end of our session, this will be a beautiful little swim for somebody else. Perfectly clear. Dragged in half at lake. Yeah, mate, that's fish on, fish on. Get into it, lad. Definite second fish on there, folks. But unfortunately it has come off. But that's the hazard of fishing in all this green stuff down here. It's just thick with it, all over thick with it. There's a few light patches, but mostly bad. Right, I've sorted myself out, dragged all the weed in that's in the lake, and I'm about to put method feeder just to the edge where these swans are feeding on my spot, and then second one over just to the right, just off the edge of the pads over there, and then one straight out down the middle, I think. Oh, what? Dear me. Oh. This, folks, is what you would call typical British summer weather, because on this side it's absolutely peeing it down, and on that side it's sunny as out. Bit windy like, bit of a chop on. We're in the right swim, aren't we? Moving about. This is absolutely hopeless. I've got swans on my spot there, and I've got swans on the spot at the back. Look at them, absolutely clearing me out. About 4 foot of water. Not having a good day. The things I do for you guys, honestly. Better like and subscribe at least. Doing all this. Fighting swans. Got a guest with us today, folks. Hey, yeah. Ooh, lovely. Nice.
Who's a good girl?
Got himself a bivvy dog.
Yeah. 13-month-old spaniel.
Hey, look at this now, the sun's out. They're the patches that you want to find.
Yeah, there's a little bit of gravel there, isn't there? That's what you want to do.
And then there's my swim, where it's like weed as far as the eye can see. Rob's onto a fish, this is what's back there.
Oh, see it kick.
See where the line's going, there's weed over it. So he's going to have to pump and wind it all the way back. Come back, Rip.
Yes.
Really too well done, mate. Nice mirror, that. First mirror.
Yeah, little belter. Took line that as well, didn't it, for a little one?
It did.
Still got a leech on it.
Beautiful, dark, natural fish. What we like to see out of these clear water venues.
Yes. Birthday fish, get in.
There we go, deserved. That's 2 that you've had, really. I mean, I'm claiming the other one, but that's 2 that you've had, really.
Yeah, well, you've got it in it. It's hard work getting from there, isn't it?
I think what's happened is you've swooped in, you put rigs on the best spots. Bit of carp care on it, folks. And then back.
Belter. Send your mum, please.
Go on. All the rods are now set, folks. We're just chilling out, enjoying this bit of sun that we're getting. Rob sorted out the food for this 48 hours. What are we having? What's on the menu?
We've got a choice of chili burgers, there is some kebabs, and there's some like flavoured Cajun pork stuff. Then we've got sausages and bacon for brekkie.
Awesome. Can't beat that. Cheers, everybody. Hoping for a couple more fish. That's 2 so far.
Alright, some older stock would be nice.
For a morning, yeah.
Old bigger ones.
Or something bigger, yeah, I think now. But save the blank, and that is what it's all about. It's a tough lake, isn't it, mate? So
yeah, really hard.
So before I set off for this 48-hour session, I mentally prepared myself that I was going to blank. So
from all my stories.
Yeah. I knew it was going to be tough, and I knew that obviously Rob warned me about the weed, and we have fished some weedy venues together, and we never fish anywhere easy, really, do we?
No, you got to give yourself a challenge, haven't you?
It's got to be a bit of a challenge. If I'm coming out doing this kind of thing, yeah, all right, I could fish really well stocked venues and get a load of carp on the bank and it'll look great for YouTube, but when I come out and I'm targeting these kind of places, I like challenging myself. That's why I've started that Lodge Lake Carp campaign, which I need to carry on with, to be honest with you, but that's something that is coming. Well, I've just had a pretty solid take from my middle rod, which is just to the right of the pads over there, but it's come off, unfortunately, and it went through my method feeder rod as well, so I'm gonna have to reset both of those. But yeah, it pulled upwards and then pulled away 3 times, so it's obviously thrown it in the weed. Just one of them things. Let's get it back out. But yeah, a little bit gutted, but still a take. Takes a take. Let's keep going. Yeah, let's drop it back on the spot. So before I reset this middle rod, I thought I'd run you through the setup very quickly. It's very similar to the setup that I was using in the last specimen session where I caught my albino grass carp. So I won't go through it in full detail. If you do want to see that, going through step by step how I set that up, I'll put a link in the top right hand corner for you. But I'm using Sonic Extractor in 10 foot. I probably could do with a 12-foot rod in this situation, but these were really compact and I was really struggling for space in the car. So I've brought my 10-foot rods. I'm using Penn Affinity LTD 7000 reels, so a really strong, robust reel, loaded with 15-pound Daiwa sensor. I've then got one of my bolt and run kits. I'm using this in a semi-running rig, but the bead, which is actually movable up and down my rig tubing here, which is tungsten loaded tubing, I can kind of set it, so I'm using it as a bit of a heli rig. So if you can imagine, the lead is going to fall down, hit the bottom, and it's going to slide all the way down to that bead. Now that bead will pull off in the event of a carp breaking my main line, so it's a completely safe rig. Again, using my Olympian Tackle bolt and run kits there, with the rig tubing pushed in to the rubber at the end, which again, that can pull off in the event of a breakage really easily. In fact, it's usually pulled off by the time I've wound a load of weed in anyway. And on the business end there, I've got a stiff runny boom section. These are pre-tied, again, on the website. I don't care whether you go and buy these things, folks, but they're on there if you wanted pre-tied boom sections. Really easy, and then you can use your own choice of hook. Just set them up in a runny style like that, so that'll sit on top of weed with a bit of luck. It's very slow sinking. So there we go, that's the setup, as simple as it can be. And then the other one, you've seen me use it before, it's just a beefed up method feeder. But I think what I'll do is I will put a solid bag out at some point over the next 48 hours as well. It depends if I keep losing fish, but we've got to pick up, which is the main thing. I don't think there's really anything I could have done about that.
No, I don't think so, mate. I think it was just the weed just kicked it off again.
Yeah, it's thrown it, potentially thrown it with the lead against the weed, who knows. But let's get it back out, see if I can get another run. So I'm just setting my middle rod. I'm going to leave my right hand rod and I want to be just to the left of it, ideally. So if you're sending something out in a bait boat and you're on your own, what I normally do is I'll obviously get the bait boat in the water. This is going out on a heli rig. Stand my rod up like that so that the point's high, but line can come off the spool freely there. Bail arms open. The black pearl returns from its voyage. Final rig and can chill out. Hell mate, no wonder it was slow. No, it's just absolutely thick with weed. So we've had 2 carp.
Yep.
And how many pickups? 2.
2. Lost 2. Landed 2.
Lost 2, landed 2. So we're coming up to R5. We'll get some grub in the next hour and a bit, probably. What I want to do this session is actually trial a couple of new hook baits. So I've got a new Match the Hatch wafter and I've also got a new pink wafter. And pinks seem to be the way forward here, don't they?
Yeah, both bites have been off pink. I did have a take on a solid bag on my right hander, which was Match the Hatch. So I think pink's the way forward today.
In places like this, folks, sometimes Match the Hatch can be the way forward, especially if they're very wary fish. Sometimes having a hook bait that's the same colour as whatever you're feeding is the way to go. But
yeah. The swans and the coots pick out a bright hook bait a mile off as well, so you've got less chance of getting annoyed.
ooh. Oh, look at that mozzarella. And that, folks, is proper fishing eating. Look at that bad boy.
Cheers, boy.
Cheers. Very nice. It'd be interesting to see if we have anything like evening or early night. Or I'm actually going to change 2 of the rigs to heli rigs with a drop-off system, a lead drop-off system, just in case I do get a run in the night and I can't get to it as quick as I can get to them through the day with this normal semi-running system. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Change them over, still running rigs, and we'll get them back out on the spots for the evening. Have a look at this, folks. Look at how tranquil and peaceful it is. That's that left-hand rod again. There's no ducks on it. Oh yeah, there is. There's them little ones. When the coots aren't attacking my bait, it is very peaceful and tranquil, but they're all set, ready for tonight. Fingers crossed. Wish us a bit of luck.
Yeah. Fingers crossed, bro. Get yourself first big carp on your rod.
Yeah, that's what I need.
Or a big slab.
Yeah, hoping for a big bream tonight. That is the hope for me. PB bream. Maybe like, I don't know. I don't want to be too greedy, but 14, 15 pound. Well, folks, it's that time in the evening where desperate times call for desperate measures. where I put the old WestysAngling Lucky Crocs on. I mean, I think I blank pretty much every time I put them on, so they're not that lucky, are they? For the beginners out there, if you're coming out and you wanted to try this kind of fishing, make sure that you bring enough layers and a really good quality sleeping bag as well. The last thing that you want to be doing is getting cold, so make sure you've got the proper gear in that respect, and it'll just allow you to enjoy it as much as possible. But I've got my bib and brace there ready to go on, but always bring an extra pair of socks as well, really thick ones. It's like, even in summer you might look at the weather forecast and think, oh, it's 15 degrees through the night, that's really warm, but it's not. Doesn't feel it anyway, so make sure you're wrapped up, folks. The chess is out. Main business. The board's set, but who's going to win? That is the question. Answers in the comments section, please, and no cheating. Just a little chess update here. How are you feeling so far about this game, Rob? Well, that takes us to 1-1 in the chess tournament.
Yeah, a few mistakes there in that one.
Probably beer-related mistakes.
We've only had a few, to be fair.
Can't even blame that. Morning, folks. So it's about 5:30. Nothing much to report from last night. It was very, very quiet. A couple of single bleeps. But look at this beautiful morning. Blue skies. My God, were the ducks, swans and geese loud. They absolutely kicked off. So noisy. There's definitely no sleeping through it. Anyway, just an orchestra of squawking and flapping about. So, but yeah, Park Lakes. I don't know whether it's best to reset the rods or get some more bait out there. I'll see what Rob thinks. He knows the lake, so I'll see whether he thinks it's better to sit on them and leave them out as they are because they're probably still fishing, because obviously they're on running rigs, or whether he thinks it's better to reset them ready for bite time. The lads on the lake have been getting the bites early morning to around midday, and ironically that's when we had a couple of fish yesterday, so it makes sense. I have no idea if there's any theory in that. I have no idea why that's the case. It's just one of them things, just when the feeding activity's peaked. Could be weather conditions, could be anything. But I'm gonna let myself come round a little bit and then probably make a coffee. Nice big coffee. And we'll sit and watch this beautiful view. I slept pretty well. So just while I'm sat having the old morning coffee, I thought I'd tell you a little bit more about Scarborough Mere and if you wanted to fish here. So it does have a members club, which obviously Rob's a part of. It's got about 200 members, and part of the membership is you need to come and do about 4 hours work a year, is that right?
4 hours work parties, yeah.
So hardly anything,
really.
Hardly anything. Come, get some weed out, you know, help the lads out. It's part of it. It's like a community. Or if you want to, it's 25 quid a night on a day ticket. So either or.
Good value.
Toilet facilities on site, is that for everybody or just members?
Members.
So toilet
I think
facilities.
you get the code if you do pay for.
If you're regular sort of thing.
Yeah.
There's a toilet block, but you need a code to access it.
So your membership's for the Mere, Scarborough Mere Angling Club, 150 quid for the year. Then you can fish it as much as you want. Got to move pegs every 4 days, but other than that, you could live here for that. And I would love to.
You love being down here, don't you?
Yeah, getting bitten all the time.
It is a challenging venue though, folks. Be under no delusions that it's like a runs water or anything like that. Even to get some of the smaller fish out, it is tough, and you've got to work at it, you've got to know the lake, just like anywhere. A lot of the battle at the moment, and obviously fishing any venue, it's a constant changing field depending on the year, depending on the weather conditions, because obviously we've had that really hot spell, so everywhere the weeds come up. So it does hone your angling skills when you come and try and fish a venue that is a little bit more difficult, that's got weed, and you've got to find your way of working around it. If you like that challenge, come give it a go. I'll put the address to the Mere in the description for you.
There's all types of fishing here as well, like any peg, you can literally pick what style of fishing you want to do. All down the railway side, the really short sort of 8 wraps pegs, like distance wise, like smaller, intimate, snaggy like sort of ones. There's big pads to fish to. There's long range fishing, like so up to sort of 25 wraps in the peg that we're in now.
Big snaggy islands.
Big snaggy island, yeah.
So there's loads of features to choose from, isn't there?
Yeah, definitely.
I think today I'm going to switch up my tactics a little bit, but not too much. I don't think there's anything wrong with what I'm doing. It's just about finding a clear spot. And I'm sure that obviously when you get it on that right clear spot, I had a bite yesterday, so just got to keep working at it. Just got to keep working at it. And there's no guarantee that you're going to catch in a 48 hours on a place like this. Even though we've had a couple out, I think we've been not lucky, but we've done all right.
Yeah.
But we'll see what the next 24 hours brings. I'm actually going to wrap part 1 of this video up now, and we will resume after we've had a brew. So I just want to say, if you did enjoy this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you have any questions about anything that we've done today, please don't hesitate to drop a comment in the comment section. And me and Rob will see you in part 2 of this video. Will we catch in part 2? That's the question.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get something in.
Yeah?
And like and subscribe for big spaniels.
You don't stop, do you, girl?